This is the first Shabbat of the month, where, although during the summer we were not specifically having our intergenerational Shabbat, it's normally when I tell a story rather than give a traditional sermon. And last month I mentioned an essay by Robert Fulghum that I want to share with you today. I think it's especially appropriate in light of our Parsha. Our Parsha contains two particularly cultic rituals. The caduceus, the snake put on a standard to which people raise their eyes in order to heal from snake bite, and also the para aduma, the red heifer that we sacrifice, and it's its own particularly odd ritual. These are visceral encounters with the divine. They provide us with wonder and make us go, but what does that mean? The end of the Parsha also connects with our Haftarah, listing our travels, as I mentioned earlier, and then dealing with the difficulties and aggression that we encounter. So I want to share with you Pastor Robert Fulgham's essay, All I Really Need to Know I Learned About in Kindergarten. You may be familiar with it. All I really need to know I learned about in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile at Sunday school, and these are the things I learned. Share everything, play fair, don't hit people, put things back where you found them, clean up your own mess, don't take things that aren't yours, say you're sorry when you hurt somebody, wash your hands before you eat, flush, warm cookies and cold milk are good for you, live a balanced life, learn some and think some, and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup. The roots go down and the plant goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Goldfish and hamsters and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup all die, and so do we. And then, remember the Dick and Jane books, and the first word you learned, the biggest word of all, look. We don't acknowledge the wondrous moments often enough. Perhaps they're there and we brush them away. They're cultic, they're archaic, they're weird, they make us uncomfortable, they make us wonder, and they don't seem fitting to the intellectual pursuit of Judaism that certainly the conservative movement, but I would say across the board, we as Jews embrace. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel once said, I asked for wonder, and you gave it to me. Never in my life did I ask for power or success or fame. Wonder. Today's rituals make us wonder. I hope as we go through the summer and we see things bloom, I'm going to call out Rav Sean, who every year says, you planted tomatoes, why don't I have fruit yet? As we harvest things from our garden, as we go to the market and we see local produce, as we enjoy all of the blessings that our world has to offer, I hope that you embrace the wonder. As we gather to daven and we see the patterns in our tzitzit on Sunday mornings or other weekday mornings, the tefillin straps on our arms, or simply as we experience the lowering of blood pressure that Shabbat can bring us, I hope that you embrace the wonder. These things make us stop and think. They make us sit for just a moment. And instead of focusing as our leaders, and as we all as human beings so often do, focusing on our hubris, on what we know, let's focus for the little while on what we don't. And in the words of Pastor Fulgram, when you go out into the world, I hope that we all watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Shabbat Shalom.